the Buffaloes will kick it away to start. Fielded in the end zone, it's Lucas. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. First down for this offense. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's get him.
Wide out in motion. On the move, it's Tuafili. Just ran him over.
There we go.
They knock him down, but not before
Get
he
those
gets
yards.
out to the
Get those yards.
21-yard line. Pick up a 4.
What the? What they got going on?
Linemen love to run the power. Why? You run power. You run power. Then you can play action. You don't want that defense to be sitting there saying, it's a pass, having to pass.
All right, here we go.
Play. You got to keep defenses off.
Here we go.
Didn't take long to need a clutch play on the opening drive. It's 3rd and 7. Dropping back, it's Glenn. He's right on target.
Nice little play right there.
Reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the first down. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide, and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
They're going to run it. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33.
And the running back didn't get much there. Nice job by the
Trying
defense.
to
You
shift
can
the
tell they're
D-line and
focused in
everything.
on this running back, on this run game, being physical, getting knockbacks, and limiting his carries.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. Catch in the middle. It's Morlock.
There we
He
go.
knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. Much of this Seminole foundation was built around great quarterback play, some legends at that position.
Some awesome guys that spread it around to elite playmakers, and just a great history at Florida State. They've been up and down in their recent history, but this team back in the day, man, Doak was rocking. Everybody wanted to be a Florida State senior.
Really nice stop there from this senior leader.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. Once first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw. Fires to the big fella. They'll finally drag him down
tight end.
before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
That's the end of the first quarter with the game scored.
All right, let's get this next play.
First down to start the drive after the break. Movement here from the tight end. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. Trying to get to it. And he got smacked just as he
I got
released the
smacked
pass,
with
it's
me.
incomplete.
Yeah, it felt incomplete because you did a great job of getting to the quarterback. He's in the pocket. Yeah, he's comfortable, but you get in there and you get a hit on him. Now he feels it. Can't throw the football. Can't follow through with his arm motion. Nice job by the defense.
Grabbed behind the line. It's Brown.
Good
He's
hustle,
brought
Mr.
down
Brown.
solid. Pick up on a little bit short of the first down.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this offense was going to try and get this receiver involved. And get him
Mr. Brown needs.
early, so here they are just finding an easy completion. It's not a touchdown, but they just want to get this guy lathered up and get him into a rhythm.
This opening drive, methodical, efficient. They'll snap it for the 9th time on 3rd and short.
Ooh, I dropped the slide.
The
Lord, have
Seminoles
mercy.
will move the sticks.
Man, as a defense, your eyeballs get so big when that QB takes off and runs. And what great effort by the quarterback to lay out, but the defense does a great job getting to him, getting him on the ground, stopping him short.
First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. The clock has stopped and we've reached the 2-minute warning before halftime. The Seminoles will snap it on 1st and 10. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. He'll come out throwing on 1st down.
Oh, he missed him. Wide open.
After the misfire, now on 2nd down. Quarterback checking the play. To the air, it's Glenn. Unloads to the wideout. It's complete.
That's that man playmaker right there.
Zipped it in there, and they've got a 1st down in the
I
red
can't believe
zone
I still
at
have
the
this
11.
ball.
QBs, when you see
After all
zone
this
coverage,
time.
man, can you manipulate defense when you have a good pocket and you've got time to throw? He had a little bit of time to throw. You can read guys with your eyes. That drag comes wide open. Good throw, good catch, 1st down.
Looking to go up top on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
You know, it's difficult for QBs sometimes when you're throwing to your running backs because they're not receivers. You really got to be perfect with the ball placement. You got to make that a catchable throw. A little bit too tough for the RB on that one.
Fast motion from the offense. Second and 10. He'll throw again. Snagged in the middle. It's Tuafili. Can White cross
been
the
close
plane
one.
to get the 6th, but they'll have the 1st down.
You know, as a quarterback, when you're throwing to your running backs, you got to be careful. You got to be accurate. You got to put the football out in front and make it an easy catch for these guys, and that's exactly what that QB did on that angle with.
The Noles trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. Quarterback wedging it in there on the quarterback sneak. Wedges, pushes, and he's over. And
Now talk about a methodical drive.
Well, your opponent
Lord.
can't beat you if you don't
That
give
was
them
a
the
drive
football.
right
They're
there.
able to possess it.
That's how you play football
Tie
right
the
there.
first quarter,
That's how you
and they
drive
finally
down that
cap
field
it
and
off
play
with that
football,
impressive.
Jack. That's how you drive down that field and play football. We went from point A to point B, and I know he hated it. And he had no 4th downs either. Out of all that, how many drive? Was like a 15-play drive? I don't know how many. I'm gonna have to count this. But that was a drive. Wait. We had 7 first downs, 6 rushes, 6 completions. It didn't feel like a 12-play drive.
Lining up for the PAT. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. They held the ball for 15 plays on that
15
touchdown
plays.
drive.
15 plays.
He's finished off with the quarterback sneak.
15 play drive. That was
Catch called
sick.
for and made.
That was sick. Oh, he coming out, airing it out too. Oh yeah, he coming out there, airing it out. He said, nah, man, that was too long to drive. I'm gonna show cover 2. That's what we cover for.
First down here for the offense. He's looking to throw it. Coming after it. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
First play of the game.
And a great job by the defense.
First defensive play of the game.
Coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
Didn't help themselves much on first down. Let's see what they've got on second down from the 20. Back to throw, it's Sanders. Gets it out quickly. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that third down play. Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it.
There's that defense.
That pass not closes.
There we go, defense.
Trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down.
Oh, he airing it out again.
You know what time it is when the defense gets that stop on third down. Fist up in the air. Nice job getting to the quarterback, putting some pressure on him, hitting him, forcing the incompletion. Fourth down.
Show cover 3.
So on their first drive of the game, they're going to roll the dice a little bit and go for it on fourth down in their own territory. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
Oh, pressing.
Fires to the
Oh, no.
He's got him, and they convert. Not much of a fourth down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
A good defense, though. Good defense. So cover 2.
The Buffaloes will have it first and 10. He's going to pass. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there. I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack.
We're going to look like playing some man coverage.
I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
A shot toward the end zone.
Out of bounds.
And he makes the grab in the back of the end zone, but the officials are all over it, signaling incomplete. He was out of bounds.
You simply don't see that very often. A quarterback of this guy's caliber missing a guy wide open in the end zone. He makes those throws in his sleep.
I don't know what happened. The line happened to me.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. Throws to the wideout. Got his man. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments.
Timeout, Florida State.
And in the waning seconds of the first half, they'll try to put up 3
Look at the
before
crowd,
going to
right?
the break. And this one only 35 yards out, but not straight away. This one from the left hash. Splits the uprights
Held him to
right
3.
down the middle.
A lot of them too at the end were just kind of like plays that
And
were
the
extended.
Seminoles will kick it off to start the
I have to
second
blitz a
half.
little bit. Make the decision a little faster. I would say maybe blitz on like second down.
And he's going to run it back. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably
Blitz on
second-guessing
second
that
down.
return.
A good play.
Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. They start this third quarter one-possession game and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes.
Gonna take a shot. Reels it in down the left side.
Bruh.
Wrestled to the ground after picking up the first down. And the Buffaloes come to the line in the hurry-up.
It's a beautiful pass and catch. I love the job the quarterback does manipulating the defense with his eyes. He froze that safety, and that allowed his receiver more room to work his route.
They'll throw it on first down. They're bringing heat. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
Another incompletion, and I've said that a lot, and these teams are just struggling. I mean, the offense just doesn't know what to do. Nothing's working. Ground game, throw game. It's kind of been a rock fight on both sides.
The give to the back.
Ran right into the
They
door.
went right back to him, and he went right back down. It's going to be 3rd and 10.
That back had
This isn't
absolutely
good stop.
nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Scanning the field, it's Sanders.
Oh, big man almost had his first hit.
Calling in, they almost had their first pick here late in the game.
And the offense
Big man
got
almost had
themselves
his
in a tough
first
situation.
pick.
3rd and long, so hard to
This
execute,
is 3rd and long.
especially when the field starts to shrink. But the good news is they got a field goal in their back pocket.
3rd and 10.
Perhaps emboldened by converting a 4th down earlier in the game, they'll try a second time. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's moving out of the pocket. He'll try to do it himself.
No, ma'am.
And not much doing
There we
there
go.
as that defense runs him out of bounds. They spun
ready
that
for that
wheel
one.
of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. The sledding has been tough. Scores have been at a premium, Jesse, and every possession seems like it could switch the momentum of the game.
Yeah, Reese, for this offense, it just feels like they just haven't been as physical. And for this offensive coordinator, David, he's having to go deep into the playbook just to try to generate a first down.
Well, and the good thing is there's not a ton of game pressure because the other side's not scoring either. But if you can find that one thing that get that one positive play, and then maybe you get those juices going, and something can start.
Hit the afterburners, kid. A huge gain on that before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple
Yeah,
short
that was
throws,
nasty.
just trying to suck those safeties closer
That
to the
was
line of
nasty.
scrimmage,
Put it on 'em.
anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
They'll put the tight end in motion. On the ground, it's Tuafili. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on first down, make that second down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
This shit surprising.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. They move the tight end all over. To the air, it's Glenn. Setting up the screen. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play. That's what it means for the quarterback to be responsible for the blitzer. He held it as long as he could, got rid of it, and they pick up the first down.
Yeah, and it's basically like him blocking it, right? Just letting him come in. Now I throw it to the running back. And now as a defense, I got to get that guy on the ground. I did my job. I made him throw it to the running back, made him throw it short. Now I got to tackle him, get him to the ground before he gets to the first down.
That's caught. It's Brown. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Quarterback checking off.
Chat, how y'all liking this play, man? How y'all liking this play? Dotting them up. Alright, let's see what we got going on here.
Second down here as they go back to work after the break. He's looking to throw. Pulls it in. It's Tuafili. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you running it between the tackles, and he's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple of yards there.
The give as they work on that clock. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this
That was a
offense.
good football play right there. I knew he was going to have a little, have that man out there leading us.
Everything is going according to plan right
Easy
now.
money.
They've been able to stay on the
Easy
field.
money.
They put some nice
Loki
plays
should have
together
been a
back to
touchdown.
back to back, and they're bleeding the clock. This is exactly what you practice for situations like this. Just keep doing what you're doing.
Quarterback sneaks ahead. Wedges,
Little tricky. You
pushes,
think,
and
play might
he's
get
open.
switched up. No.
Touchdown.
We're just going to take it right up there
The
again.
offense continues to run the football.
Oh,
Second
yeah, he's
rushing
gone. I
touchdown
think
from
he's
the
gone.
running
I
back.
think he's
The
gone.
offensive
Yeah.
line paving holes continue to feed this
I
man
think
the
he's
ball.
gone. Oh, Sting. There you go. GG's.